Hey Leo, hi. This is your monthly general reading. It's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, Venus. If you have a lot of Leo in your natal chart, this could be and could resonate with you. So don't force it. So don't, if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. Take what resonates and throw out what doesn't. Don't force it to fit. And this is for the month of March, and it's a general, so it won't resonate with every single Leo out there. Unlikely, but let's see how we go. So you're protecting something. This could be your romantic life, Leo, that you're feeling that you want to be a little bit protective, taking stock, having a look, seeing. You might have to be aware of also jealousy, if this is to do with your romantic life. It doesn't have to be, it could be relating to your work life, your personal life, or could be jealous, jealous eyes, so be careful. You might be feeling like you want to protect yourself, your lover, your family. But you're working hard in March. You'll be working on, the material, the tangible, the money. Even though there seems to be in the months a little bit of apathy here. Complacency. In regards to, there's change occurring for you in March. Now, there's transformation in some aspect of your life. I feel a healthy change. It could be a change in your environment. It could easily be a change in the occupants of your home. Be careful not to be dwelling over any mistakes, misdemeanors, problems, things that didn't go right. And this could be related to your work life here, where you're still in a bit of regret for maybe something like a project that didn't come off or wasn't that successful, or could be a relationship wasn't, Leo, that wasn't as successful as you'd hoped it to be. So try not to live there, dwell there in a place of regret, because you're going to miss all the good. I feel there's going to be a change in direction for you. You're going to be feeling, once you've got over this hump in the road, you're going to be feeling more able to take more, let's say, decisive action. I feel as if the month will be very action oriented for you. Some of you are seeing this transformation as a positive thing. You could be transforming your work life, or your place of work. Yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune doesn't ever stop turning, and regardless, this is fixed signs, and well, it's often a Sagittarius energy. Luck is on your side. You'll be blessed by Jupiter, but luck is on your side. So what is kind of being changed, or what is taking its kind of a natural, perhaps even a rebirth here in something. Could be your work life, that you're going to see some dramatic changes within your working life. It's going to be lucky, you know, it's going to be luck. Your cards popped up here. There'll be, you know, focus, determination, quiet strength. Now, if this is to do with a partner, you're going to have the compassion and the understanding to change the situation. Yeah, well, Gemini energy. Many of you are in a partnership that requires you to have, during this month of March, it will require you to put each other first. Perhaps many of you are in a soulmate relationship, and you're learning more this month, this March. You'll be learning a lot more about how you operate as a couple. Whatever transformation is going down could be the transformation of you in your partnership, approaching things differently, accepting each other's flaws. You know, a lot of action. But there could be someone in your world who wants to take time out. You might need to take time out, but I'm feeling that if your partner wants to take some time out, wants to spend some time with themselves, perhaps working out. You may be feeling like you want to spend some time alone, because things have been changing at a rapid speed, and you know, the Eight of Wands, you know, it's action all the way, and you know, you may find there's going to be a need for you to have some retreat time. Let's see. Yeah, you know, you're going to be magnanimous and generous. You're going to attract what you want in March, because you're going to have that self-confidence, even though there's going to be change, transition. Some of you are just changing, you know, location where you work, or going to be working somewhere completely different. Some of you are going to be living somewhere completely different. Yeah, compassion is the key for March. I feel as if you're going to be able to treat, you know, your nearest and dearest, even colleagues, with compassion, with you know, a bit playful. You could be feeling kind of young at heart throughout March, and there might be, I'm feeling, a sacrifice you might have to make somewhere along the line in order to keep this movement, this momentum going, because you want that. You know, you don't want to be living here in the Five of Cups. You want, you know, know, things to be paying off for you. You want the momentum of change. You know, you desire time for yourself. You desire time for your significant other if you're partnered, to bring in the things you want, to, you know, maintain your confidence and your strength and your compassion, your ability to be gentle when needed, reliable. You know, all these things are going to be, say, very prevalent for you in the month of March, but yeah, might be small sacrifices that you're going to have to make in order to, you know, stay optimistic and, you know, in that sort of energy of youth and energy of maybe a little bit mischievous time to time, but I feel as if, yeah, the momentum is going to be, there's nothing you can do, it's going to be picking up, and you are going to want to take some time, or your significant other or somebody close to you is going to want to spend some time out, which you'll make. Yes, so, you know, if with regards to your romantic life, you know, be playful. I feel you're going to recapture that playfulness. The Page of Wands here. You know, your inner youthful spirit will be coming through again after perhaps, you know, something that made you have to sit back and question and reevaluate. Perhaps you had a very heavy focus on work. You know, you can't be overly focused on work all the time. So, you know, this is a change where I feel you're going to be not allowing that to happen for you in the month of March. For some of you, there's somebody coming back from your past. For some of you, you'll be going to maybe somebody's wedding or somebody's celebrations. Some of you, you're celebrating wedding anniversary, and you're going to need to have, you know, the time out to be able to do that. But, you know, keep your playful spirit up. You will, as you won't be, I don't feel you're going to have much of a choice at the end of the day. Yeah, like the Hermit twice, you're going to really need that. I think by the second week in end of the second week in March, you're going to be craving some time alone, or some time to reboot, some time to recharge. Maybe even find someone who can mentor you, give you some good advice. That might be lacking at the moment. You might be having to seek that out during the month of March. So the choices you're making in March are going to be the choices that are best for you, because I feel as if you've been making choices, Leo, that you feel are best suited, you know, for the benefit of other people. You know, people pleasing a little bit, you know, which is very dangerous territory. And, you know, being, you know, sort of caught up between, you know, acting out of your heart and your head. A lot of the time. I'd be careful. I hope you're not being manipulated, emotionally manipulated by anybody. Probably not, but one or two of you, what I'd be careful. Yeah, because people be viewing you as, you know, as the generous and practical in March. You know, that will be you, King of Wands, practical, magnanimous, you know, charismatic. So yes, be practical, but with respect to, you know, I don't know, certain how you're going to be proceeding. Yeah, I mean, for you singles out there, you might be meeting somebody new who will be like a dream come true, you know, who will be really on your kind of wavelengths. For others of you, I think, if you know, in your personal life, in your romantic life, I feel as if you're going to start feeling as if you're on the same page as your partner when it comes to many things, but it won't naturally be happening all the time. You're going to have to be, you know, working on that, you know, with enough action and enough communication. Yeah. Some of you are older than your partner, if you're partnered, and you have, you know, quite a, sometimes maybe paternal role. Some of you in the workplace are like this. Some of you are CEO, boss, and that's, you know, where in March you're going to be performing, you know, at work as, you know, in the strength you have in your kind of leadership. You've got these leadership cards here. In your leadership role at work, which will, you know, not only gain you a lot of respect, but it will bring in, you know, the money that you might have been lacking, even a new project. You're going to be kind of keeping your eye on the prize for March, by the look of it. Let's find you, let go of any limiting beliefs for the month. Not that you're going to have too many, but with the Five of Cups, you know, there's always that danger. And I feel there'll be quite a lot of growth, Wheel of Fortune, change, transformation and growth. You are going to find yourself, you know, in a kind of reverie when you take that time you need to take that time out during the month. You know, you'll be thoughtful, considerate. I feel as if that's going to be an absolute necessity for you. Your confidence, you know, will be heightened, if you like, because you're going to have the time out. You're going to communicate to other people that you need that time out. You're not going to burn yourself out. You're, you know, going to be everything you need to be for you and, you know, others. Well, it looks like a, you know, pretty good month for you, Leo. Yeah, I wonder if your work is going to be connected, or project that you might be working with, environmentalism. That's just a thought. There we go, an afterthought there. Could be something you're becoming more aware of. That could be changing direction for you, for some of you. Anyway, there we are, Leo. I hope you got something out of it. Do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, especially if it's resonated with you and you enjoy this reading. Thanks for dropping by. Until next time, take lots of care, lots of love. Bye.